Guys, thank you for tuning in. I do apologize. The audio in this video is unfortunately from my phone and not from the mic that I have plugged in. I didn't unlock my phone, so it didn't connect the mic properly. And so the audio is going to be from my phone instead of the mic. This is the second time this has happened, so in the future I'm always going to check it 3 times. So thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the video. Apologies for the average audio. Let's go. Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back. Got a little I'm sorry, I'm not, but you know, I got a little fruit salad here. Just been outside with my little, I don't actually know the name of it, but it's like a boxing thing, and it goes back. It's like a boxing bag thing, and it goes back and forth. It's like a rebounding little bag thing. Clearly I'm a professional fighter, and you know, I know all the terminology. Jokes aside though, we got a little bowl of kefir, probiotic fueled yogurt. Got some pineapple, got some melon, got some watermelon and grapes. And fuck, fruit is 100% my favorite food on the planet. I was about to say favorite fruit on the planet. That was delicious. Welcome back to The Contentment, guys. This is a place where we pull together ideas from the world's creatives to help level up your mind, body, spirit, and to help squeeze every last drop from life. Hashtag ELD, swag swag. We're back, another week down, another week of being consistent. I'm stoked about that. When you make a promise to yourself and you commit to it and you see it through, it's such an empowering feeling, and I can't recommend that enough. Speaking of empowering feelings, this is what today's video is about. These are the 4 life-changing practices that, in my opinion, they are essential for my growth, and 10 out of 10 recommend it to everyone to give it a try, to help you remember what you want to do and break past all of the bullshit that being you entails, because we all have things that are holding us back, and we all need things in place to stick to so that our little comfort-seeking path of least resistance side of us doesn't take over, and that we have these things that we do every day, no matter what. All the time, I think back to some of the harder times in my life, and what would I tell me? What would the things be that I'd recommend for me to do? And every time I come to the same conclusion, and for me, and this is obviously my opinion based off my experience, it's 100% practices. A daily practice, like just a daily full stop, a daily pause on all of the other things, like a daily reminder of like, all right, what am I doing here? You know, what's this all about? What do I actually want from my life? A daily check-in, not like once every year, not once when your fucking auntie dies, not once when your friend dies, or like some crazy shit happens and you remember like, oh wow, I do have dreams and these things that I want to do. No, what about right now? Like today, this moment. Fully sidetracked, but you know, can you put a full stop in each and every day at some point, just to remember to anchor back to your why? Why are you here? What are you doing? What do you want to achieve? And settle into that and remember that, and use these practices to enhance that so that we can continue to push forward and make our dreams a reality and co-create it into reality, make it real as fuck. Because in my opinion, we are creators, we are the creative species. That is the human advantage, and that's what we're here for, in my opinion, to create. So having a dream and a vision is obviously so important, but if you don't act on it and you don't have steps to actually manifest that dream, then that is all it is. It's just a dream. So creating some sort of system so that you can actually see how it will unfold. Now, I do not have this figured out. This is just a system that helps me sort of stay on some semblance of a path so that I'm not just straying into the woods and getting swept up by the Ents, the walking trees. Lord of the Rings reference, just been watching that again. Holy fuck, it's good, eh? It's so good. If you haven't seen Lord of the Rings, get out of here. Or actually stay, please stay for the video. But go and watch it, it's so good. And a little New Zealand plug, just because Peter Jackson and the whole, it's filmed in New Zealand, come on now, go watch it. So in the world that we live in today, I believe it's so difficult to remain true to who you are. It's so difficult to want to pursue goals and dreams and ambitions when the way society is structured and the way that the world works is it sucks all of that shit from you. Not enough people are chasing their dreams, and not enough people are telling you that it is possible to do whatever you want with your life. We are reflected from society that we can't do whatever we want. We have to work a job, we have to pay rent, we have to do all this dumb shit, and that isn't necessarily true. It's fine for a path, and if you want to do that, that's cool. But if you have dreams, goals, and ambitions, then where do you look to? Who do you look to let those play out? And in my opinion, you look to those that have already done it. And that is what the contentment is all about. Pulling ideas from the world's creatives to help level up your mind, body, spirit, to help maximize your life and get every last drop from life. But mainly to learn the lessons that they have so that we can apply them to our life and make productive steps forward. Yes, personal excellence, you know how it is. Don't eat on your podcast, guys, it's rude. Insert one of my favorite solopreneur, one of my favorite small business advisors, Dan Coe. This is what he says about it. If you don't create a routine, you will be assigned one. If you don't create a purpose, you will be assigned one. If you don't create a career, you will be assigned one. People are too quick to adopt the structure that somebody else created to ease life's uncertainty. Wowee. If you don't create a routine, if you do not create structure, if you do not create a purpose, if you do not aim for something, then you will be assigned one. You will be default settinged to whatever the fuck you land in. You don't get to choose, so you must choose. Otherwise, you will be assigned one, as Dan Coe, a legendary creator in this world, says. And this is where the practices come in. This is where those 4 things come in. You've got breathwork to help you move past all of the self-limiting beliefs and all the bullshit that you carry from your whole entire lineage, your family, everyone. It's all inside of you, and it's up to you if, it's up to you if you want to move past it. You have to make the daily conscious effort every single day. So breathwork, in my opinion, has been the most powerful tool to help me move past all of the bullshit, all of the stories, all of the chaos that is in my mind. Breathwork helps me deal with it. Now, at the end and the peak of my breathwork experience is when I love to imagine my dream life and vision my dream life. So I imagine the car, I drive it. You know, what does the leather smell like? What does it look like? What does it touch like? What does the dash look like? What are the colors? What are the lights? Who's in it with me? Drive all the way to my dream house, open the door, mum and dad smacking me on the shoulder, he's super proud of me, my brother's there, like, imagine all the details post breathwork. The amount of times that I'll be like crying from a vision breathwork session where I'm just imagining like, yeah, just all of that, my family and being able to provide, and man, it makes me emotional now talking about it. But yeah, a vision, from what I understand from so many different people that have made it, is such an important step to this whole process. So yeah, creating some sort of vision post breathwork, meditation to hone our awareness. Arguably the most important skill to practice is honing awareness so that you are aware of the automatic habits you are doing, you are aware of the things that you are playing out, and you are aware of all of the things that you need to know, do, and learn to progress and achieve your dreams and goals. You've got your 5-point power list. The power list is literally just a reminder. It's something you can see every day and be like, oh, that's right, this is what I'm trying to do. If you don't have a visible reminder every day, then more often than not, we revert back to our conditioning and we do all of this dumb shit and we forget to chase our dreams. But if you have a little power list that you refer back to multiple times a day, then you know the next steps and you know what to do and you know the path forward. Just can't stop. Honestly, fruit's just next level. Go on, pause the video, go get yourself a piece of fruit, join me. Let's unpack these practices and the practicality and how you can actually do them and how they can serve you. So the first one being breath work. I'm sure you guys have heard of Wim Hof. If you haven't, go Google Wim Hof method real quick. But the Wim Hof method is 3 rounds of breath work. In those 3 rounds, you've got 30 breaths, and the 30 breaths are fully in, let it go, 30 times. On the 30th breath, the exhale, you're gonna hold your breath for as long as you can. Sit in stillness, breath hold. And once you feel that feeling like you need to breathe, see if you can hold for 10 seconds. Breathe in, hold for 10 seconds. Let it go again and right back in for the next 2 rounds. So it's 3 rounds of that breath work. And at the end of the 3rd round is when I personally throw in my vision. I'm trying to imagine all of those things I talked about previously at the end of that breathwork experience, when I'm feeling most heightened, when I'm most in a different altered state, when I'm most able to imagine a better future. Joey Dispenza, Lucas Mack, all of these beautiful people talking about imagining a new or a different future potential for you to act out. Do that at the end of breathwork. So that is the Wim Hof method. Secondly, and my favorite, is Awaken Breathwork by Lucas Mack and his beautiful partner. Anyway, so Awaken is basically the Wim Hof method, but instead of 3 rounds of 30, you're going 1 round of 10, 10-second hold, the 2nd round, 20, 20-second hold, and the 3rd round, same as a Wim Hof, 30 breaths, max hold. After the hold, breathe in, hold for 10 seconds, out. Imagine the vision, same as before. So Wim Hof, 3 rounds of 30, Awaken, 10, 20, 30, both. Throw in the vision practice, throw in your dreams, imagine the future potential that you know is possible, that your heart knows is possible, and see if you can imagine what it would be like to be there. One of my favorite quotes from Lucas Mack, the inventor of Awaken Breathwork, check this out. One of the reasons I'm so passionate about Awaken Breathwork is it supports you to regulate your autonomic nervous system to take you out of the stress response. Lucas Mack, he is a wizard, a real life wizard. And I believe what he's saying is so true. Like we're always in a stress response, you know, whether it's like chasing the dream and so you're blah, 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 or 9 to 5, you just fucking hate your life, or the stress from the external environment, the stress, all of the stress that we don't even realize that we're carrying. Like right now, is there something in your body that's tense? Can you relax it? Let your jaw go. Let it all go. We all carry stress all the time, and breathwork is a beautiful tool to move past all of that and step into the new future where anything is possible. Say that as a joke, but I'm fucking dead serious. So the last thing I'll say about breathwork is typically Awaken Breathwork is the one I do every day because it is so much more accessible and is something that I feel like mentally there isn't such resistance for me to get down to the mat and actually do it. Whereas Wim Hof, every time I'm like, fuck, 30 breaths. 3 rounds, fuck, fuck it, I'm not gonna do it today. However, Awaken's always there. If you don't want to tap into the Wim Hof, Awaken Breathwork is always there. They are both incredible. And then again, we're tapping into that vision straight after the breathwork, either Awaken or Wim Hof. Tap into the vision. I've talked about this already. Dream it, imagine it, as much detail as possible. Imagine it all. What would it feel like, taste like, hear, see, all of this stuff. Actually vision what it would be like. I have this super clear, vivid dream that I always step into, and it's like the same process happens, and I'm not going to get into it because it's special and sacred to me and it's mine, but imagine it in heaps of detail and replay that every single day until it's real. And then meditation. I don't know if I'd be here without meditation, to be quite frank with you. When I was going through some shit, meditation was like the brief moment of relief that I got each day. It was just like a split second during meditation, and then it turned into a second, then a couple minutes, then a couple hours, then a couple days, and then before you know it, I was having good patches of life. And meditation was genuinely the catalyst that started me in the direction and on the path that I'm currently walking, and I'm extremely grateful for that. And I'm extremely grateful for specifically the Waking Up app by Sam Harris. Now, I've talked about this before. I made a video on it. The link is in the description of this video if you want a free 30-day trial. I'm in no way associated with the app. I just fucking love it. I've clocked over 750 sessions now, something like 7,000 minutes of meditation, and it is genuinely life-changing. All that we truly do have is our awareness. To be aware of all of the things arising and disappearing into your awareness is a superpower, and you can hone that skill with the practice of meditation. Now, I am no guru and I'm not amazing at it, and I still struggle every day, but it is 100% one of the main reasons why I'm able to push forward every day, because I'm aware of the resistance and I'm aware of all of the bullshit coming at me, and I can step back into the place of awareness and get shit done instead of being emotional and wanting to cry and hold back and not do stuff and eat shit food and not go to the gym, not work on my business and blah blah blah. Put the child aside with meditation. That inner child is always there. Love him, but it's time to get some shit done, and the inner child is not the one to do that. Then finally, you've got the power list. The power list is 5 tasks that you must do every day. Now for me, I always throw my practices. So I just write practices, breathwork, meditation, vision in the power list. That is always my first one. And then 4 other things that I want to focus on. Right now, I'm focusing on my spreadsheet, my financial spreadsheet, so I know where my money is going and what I'm spending on. Then another one is a critical task for my business. Highly recommend getting a critical task in there. That's going to be the thing that moves you forward. And then you've got another couple slots for things that you think are important to you. For example, read 10 pages today, play guitar, whole foods only, whatever. You can mix and match and make it a playful experience. And each day you have new challenges, or you can do things like myself where I do challenges each month. And I honestly just think the power list is incredible. It's definitely helped me move forward and definitely helped me gain some clarity moving forward, for sure. So good. It's also so good because it's like a literal thing that you can reflect back on and be like, I haven't been completing the critical tasks. No wonder why I'm not moving forward. Had that revelation this month. I'm not doing my practices every day. I still feel stuck emotionally on this thing. I'm not moving forward because I'm not even doing my power list. You can have a physical, literal reference as to why you are or why you are not moving forward. And if you are doing the power list and you're still not moving forward, then it's time to substitute the critical tasks and make it more important shit that's actually going to move you forward, not things that you think are but actually aren't. Maybe that's where you can get some assistance and help to learn about what things you actually need to be doing to move you forward. Yeah, I feel like you get the idea with the power list. It's super important, super good, and it reminds you of what the fuck you're up to every day. Otherwise, you'll just forget. I believe, for me, it's a fundamental tool that I will never stop using. As Andy Frisella, one of my favorite mentors, says, you're either doing it or you're not. You win or you lose, and the power list puts the score right in front of your face every day. Andy Frisella, the reason I power list is because of Andy Frisella. It's one of the tools that he has talked about, and it's something that I picked up off him, and I love it, and I've done it every day this year, and it's 100% one of the keys. Now, none of these 4 things have more priority than the other. These 4 things together, in my opinion, are the fundamental things that we all should be doing every day to tap into truly who we actually are, what we want from life, and remind ourselves that we can do anything, that we can chase our dreams. And even if all of these people are against us, doubt us, don't give a fuck, no one supports us, it's all within us. And we can do it, and you just have to grind and get it done every day, using these tools, using the different practices, and falling in love with the process. The point of life is the journey itself, so enjoy it. And in my opinion, the practices make it that much more enjoyable. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, I really appreciate you watching, and yeah, you have no idea how much I appreciate any support whatsoever. For those of you that share my content around, I fucking appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for liking and interacting with my content. It helps the algorithms boost me forward. I'm intentionally trying to grow this, so if you feel like giving me any support at all, click the like button, share it, do whatever, throw a comment down, it doesn't matter, just help the algorithms pick it up, because I'm trying and I'm getting this shit done every week and I'm stoked about it, and I'd love for you to help me grow. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are here to get every last drop from life. That's what the contentment is all about. That's what this is. Not a brand, not a business, but a symbol to get every last drop from life. Let's fucking get it, guys. Let's crush the week. I love and appreciate you. Peace and swag. Let's go.